Chrystia Freeland looking very confident, but the heat is on our foreign affairs minister to squeeze Canada in to a two-way NAFTA deal between the U.S. and Mexico by the end of the week.
I'll be able to say more after my meeting with Ambassador Lighthizer. I'll talk to you then. I'll have more to say. Thank you.
That's because U.S. President Donald Trump is only willing to include the Great White North if an agreement is reached by tomorrow. After reaching a bilateral deal Monday, the Mexican president must put pen to paper by the end of day tomorrow for it to come into effect.
México, Estados Unidos y Canadá.
Trump has to wait some 90 days before signing, but is still threatening to leave Canada behind if Ottawa doesn't jump on board fast. But the feds aren't letting the ultimatum change their tune.
The NAFTA negotiation is, as I think you all know, an extremely important negotiation for Canada, and we are focusing on getting a good deal for Canada, a win-win-win outcome for the long term. We have our eyes resolutely on that prize, and we are not focusing on or responding to any other factors.
Talks are reportedly progressing well, but Freeland said when it comes to specific issues, there is still a huge amount of work to do. She declined to mention any specific topics, but you could bet one of them is tariffs on dairy, which Trump has openly criticized Canada for in the past.
No, we're treated horribly. Dairy, 275% tariff. And I told them if they don't change their ways, so we have a tremendous deficit. People say, well, there's really not that much of a deficit. Well, they're not including two things, energy and timber. And those are the two big things when it comes to Canada. Now, we have to change our ways. We can no longer be the stupid country. We want to be the smart country.
The world is closely watching these talks. This article here from The Guardian in the UK. So what happens if a deal isn't reached by tomorrow? Well, you can expect more tit-for-tat tariffs. But Trump and Trudeau are both optimistic that a deal will be reached by tomorrow. $1 trillion worth of trade is on the line.